across the road here at Springfield Avenue. Now this site that we're on now, here, there was a great big air raid shelter nearest the road, and all this bottom end was the sports ground for the Littleborough Central. So from the, the Central School, you had to trail all the way up here to play football and cricket. But us kids, we used to play rugby on what was the hockey pitch at this end. Well, I say we just used to play rugby, but they played with my miniature football, which was quite light, so we could go up and under. That was the one thing we could do properly. But apart from that, we couldn't catch it too well, or it didn't roll normal. But so we're using hockey pitch until Ed came up one day and saw us playing, so we vanished over the back. We had gangs around here. We were at this end, we're Calderbrook gang, and up on the hillside we're Shore gang. And like Derek used to do, chuck stones at each other. And I remember sort of throwing stones around. There was a hill at the bottom of Springfield Avenue, well, there still is for that matter, and there's a little path alongside, and I was throwing them and I couldn't see where I was throwing to it. I threw it far enough to drop it onto a path and hit a girl. We used to play practicing what we called on Devil's Rock, which was on the cinder track going up to Shore Mill, and my father used to work there. And that was my misspent youth, standing on top of rocks, chucking bricks down at the rocks farther down, seeing if we could hit them. So it was quite a good shot, really, and it was handy for when we were playing here at cricket. I was one of the few that could throw it from the boundary back to the wickets. Although, as you see, I'm not very large in stature, I could throw it farther than most at others. Well, I suppose, left up to it. I suppose gangs were gangs then, and used to play chasing around Calder Avenue on our skates and stuff like that. Playing relievo, there could be a dozen of us playing, skating up and down. And I certainly remember my skating days ended. I don't know whether you know the park or not. If you come down from council offices, there's a snaky path there, which we call the snake. I was skating down that, and you know it's quite steep. I didn't quite make the corner and just hit the curb, head over heels down the hill and smashed my skates. They're all right though.